Let's think of an apparel website. You'll have like a bunch of products. Say they're clicking on a blue shirt or they're clicking on a blue jeans. Our AI would analyze that and actually think of like what the customer is interested in. And then they will actively reach out to the customers and chat, actually recommend what kind of products the customer would want.
Hello and welcome to Startup Passport by Econsulate in collaboration with Takeoff Tokyo. Today, I'm joined by Yuta Takasu, who is an executive officer at Atlas.
Thanks for having me.
So, could you explain a little bit about Atlas and what you do there?
Right. So basically, Atlas is an AI startup, and we mainly do client work for big corporations in Japan. So I'm a sales member there. So basically, what I do is manage projects with the large corporations, as well as find new partners to that we can develop AI products with.
I know you've got three core technologies.
Yes,
You've got Atlas, Melody, and Gateway.
Yeah.
Could you explain the differences between those three?
Right. So basically, it's a bit complicated on the website, but our central technology used to be called an Atlas technology. So what it does is it connects like SNS or data that's outside of the internet and the data that's inside of the like a company. For example, if you have a traveling company, they would have like customer data first of all, and then we could combine SNS data to actually like merge it and then create an AI guide for their customers. That will be Melody. So basically, that's going to be an AI agent that will communicate with the customers with the information that's on the internet as well as the customer data.
So you're able to personalize it and kind of bring a deeper kind of experience for each customer who accesses it. In this case, in this scenario.
But Atlas technology is a bit old technology for us, and we're currently working on another technology which is called World AI. Basically, it's a bit similar to Atlas technology, but it's more commerce-based. So what we do is that we analyze the customer's behavior on, for example, e-commerce, or we also try to analyze behaviors from actual shops, stores. But and then we combine that with SNS trends, and then we try to put it into an AI agent. And we are currently trying to approach to the e-commerce landscape mainly.
Could you give an example of a use case for that?
Yeah, absolutely. So for example, let's think of an apparel website. You'll have like a bunch of products lying on. And in the current state, when the customer comes, they will just browse through those apparels and then think of like what they want. Well, they sometimes have an idea of like what they want, so they kind of like browse through and try to find what they want. So what our AI agent does is analyze those behaviors. So say they're clicking on a blue shirt or they're clicking on a blue jeans, and then our AI would analyze that and actually think of like what the customer is interested in, and then they will actively reach out to the customers and chat and actually recommend what kind of products the customer would want.
I see. So you're looking at their actions and then giving them further opportunities for something that they or that others have bought after viewing these items and things that they probably like based on their previous actions.
Yeah, exactly. So simply put, it's like an AI concierge.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so that's e-commerce, not just in apparel, but you can also go back into kind of like what Melody is doing.
Absolutely.
So a lot of where people are purchasing things online, and you're just giving them insights into and suggestions on what they can purchase.
Yes.
Okay, interesting. I also wanted to touch upon, you've got, two case studies / joint development programs, one with Toyota Connect Pro and one with Fujio. Could you share a little bit about what these programs mean and what's happening inside them?
So with Toyota Connect Pro, we are developing an AI agent centered upon our Melody technology. So what we are doing is that we are mounting our AI agent on this kind of scooter-like vehicle. And basically what we had a project at Miyakojima. So what we did was at Miyakojima there, we had some travelers there, and then we had them ride this vehicle that's like a scooter, like loop kind of vehicle. And basically we mounted our AI agent there so that they could talk with the AI agent and then navigate through Miyakojima.
Oh, so you get real-time feedback?
Yeah, real-time feedback. So that basically we analyze their voice data, like the customer's voice data, as well as their location data to output like the correct recommendations for, like, example, cafes or tourist spots.
And this is one of the programs, but this is with Toyota Connect
Pro.
Pro.
Toyota Connect Pro.
And is there something similar that you did with Fujio, or was it something else?
With Fujio, it's a little bit different. So basically, they are a company that's selling. Do you know those the things that that's mounted on top of the kitchen? Like it's like an air vendor kind of. Like,
yes.
Yeah. So basically, Fujio is a company that builds those kind of things. So basically, they have these like construction blueprints for those kind of air vendors. And what we do is that we have this AI learn all the construction blueprints and output. So basically, we build a chatbot based on those construction blueprints. So what it does is that the workers at Fujio can ask those chatbot to build a blueprint or like find a blueprint that's most fitting to their current like needs. So it's more like, it's a bit different from Melody or like other technology, but we're reaching to those kind of B2B solutions as well.
So kind of to summarize, you have your project with Toyota Connect Pro, which is external use, right, by people and users, whereas with Fujio, you're looking at internal use within the company.
Yes, exactly.
Are there any other use cases that we haven't mentioned today that you think are quite interesting to share? Or that you can share?
Yeah, it's a bit confidential.
Of
so
course,
yeah, it's a bit hard to mention about. But like there's another case with using our core engine, World AI, actually predicting demand of customers. So basically what we do is that there are some events that's going on inside of a store, right? And then they want to do campaigns and stuff. Like basically the employees and the marketers would think about like what kind of campaigns we should do. And then they could chat to our World AI chatbot, and then the World AI chatbot will like analyze those kind of like campaigns or plans that they have. Like they might have like a PowerPoint or they have like a A4 document. They just input that into our AI, and then our AI will give feedbacks based on our World AI engine.
So this is one of the use cases of your new AI.
Yeah.
What else, do you have kind of a broad kind of category for what this new AI you can use with? Is that more focused to B2B, or is the application kind of universal?
We are currently looking to a very broad range of solutions, but our first use case would be the EC chatbot that we talked about before. So that'll be our like primary use case, but then we'll have other use cases that's like mainly focused on B2B.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you for joining us here today and for sharing a little bit of insight into the world of AI, because you know it's everywhere now. So thank you for sharing about kind of where AI is heading, especially in Japan. I think it's going to be very important and very interesting to see. And thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.